Hi, my name is Ashley and welcome back to our channel. So I will be running a half marathon in October and I wanted to vlog my training process of training for my half marathon. So this is week 10 of my half marathon training. Okay, so today is week 10, day 1, and I'm about to go run on the treadmill, and I think I'm going to run either 5 or 6 miles today. Okay, so I did 6 miles today on the treadmill. I kind of messed up my run a little bit because, you know, the little safety thing where if you fall off and it's clipped onto you and it will stop. I accidentally hit that, so I messed it up, but I kind of knew where I was at, so that kind of happened about a little over a mile in. But yeah, I did 6 miles, and overall it felt like a pretty good run. And then I did 2 miles on the bike, just easy, nothing too much. I did those 6 miles on the treadmill in 1 hour and 19 minutes and 4 seconds. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Okay, so today is week 10, day 2. It's 6:30 at night and I'm about to go run on the treadmill. I think I'm gonna do 6 miles today. I also wanted to tell you guys about something that I tried last night. So obviously when you're running, you're training, you drink a lot of water and everything, which I have been, but also it's important to also get electrolytes and everything and salt back into your body. I bought this, which is Nun Hydration, Daily Hydration, and I got the wild strawberry. This is what the inside, they're little tablets that you put in your water. I tried it last night and I didn't really like the flavor. I've also been using these ones, which these are the Crystal Light pink lemonade ones, which I have been using these ones a little bit too, and I like these ones. I don't know if these are good to use while you're training for a half marathon. I feel like I just see a lot more people use these while they're training for a half marathon, but I don't know, I think I will still finish this up so I'm not wasting it, but I don't think I'll buy this again. I think I'm just gonna stick with these, which like I said, I don't know if these are good to use while you're training for a half marathon or not, but yeah, I'm gonna go get my run started. Okay, so I just got back from my run. I did 6 miles on the treadmill today, and I ran the first 3.5 miles straight in about 40 minutes on a 1.0 incline, and overall it felt like a pretty good run. I wanted to do the bike too again afterwards, just kind of move my legs a little bit more. There was somebody on one of the bikes and I didn't want to be that weird person that goes on the bike right next to them, because there's only 2 bikes in there. So I just said, all right, I'll try to go on the bike tomorrow. But yeah, I did those 6 miles today in 1 hour and 17 minutes and 29 seconds. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so today is week 10, day 3, and I'm gonna go run on the treadmill today, and I'm gonna do probably 7 miles today. Okay, so I ran 7 miles today on the treadmill, and I did a 1.5 mile warm-up, and then I did 4 miles at goal pace. The first mile I did 9:40.25. The second one I did a 9:26.11. The third one I did a 9:39.05, and the last one I did at 9:26.87. And then I did a 1.5 mile cool down. The 1.5 mile warm up and the 1.5 mile cool down, I kind of did do a little bit more walking than running. But yeah, overall, it felt like a pretty good run. I'm happy with all of my times that I ran for my goal pace miles. And then after I finished my run, I did the bike for 3 miles, and yeah. But I did those 7 miles in 1 hour and 23 minutes and 55 seconds. Okay, so today is week 10, day 4, and I'm about to head to the gym right now and go run on the treadmill. And the game plan, the goal for today's run is 10 miles. Bringing my water like always. And then I'm gonna try these nerd clusters out again. I think it was last week when I did my 10-mile run, I tried them and I was like, I'm not really sure if they are helpful or what, but I'm gonna try them again and see how it goes. When did I run my 10-mile run last week? I think week 9. Yeah, week 9 I did my first 10-mile run ever. I did it in about 2 hours and 15 minutes, so I want to try to stay around that pace again today. So yeah, I'm gonna go get this run started. I'm done with my run today. I did 10 miles and overall it felt like a pretty good run, and I ate those nerd clusters at mile 3, 5.5, and then 7.15. And honestly, I don't even know if they really do anything, to be honest. Like, I'm curious if it's just like a psychological placebo effect where, like, I don't know. So I don't really feel like the gels do anything either. Yeah, I don't really feel like the nerd clusters or the gels do anything, but I did those 10 miles in 2 hours and 8 minutes flat. So did it a little bit faster than my 10-mile run that I did in week 9. Did about 7 minutes faster, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Today is week 10, day 5. And I'm gonna go run on the treadmill. And I think I'm gonna do 5 miles today. I don't know why, but I'm just really not feeling like running today. So hopefully after like the first mile, I will feel like better and feel like more in the mindset of like doing a run. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna do 5 today. Just got done with my run. I did do 5 miles and I ran the first 2.3 miles and then I accidentally hit the little safety key. So stopped it and restarted the whole run. Which, you know, it's funny though, I've realized, because I've now, like in the past like 2 weeks, I've hit that little safety key twice. And both times, like you hit it and it will say like pop up on the screen like safety key or whatever. But the treadmill doesn't stop moving. Keeps going, which you would think if somebody's hitting the safety key it would stop, because like the treadmill at my mom's house, if you even hit it a little bit it will completely stop. But you would think that's what this one would do, but it doesn't. It keeps going. Like I think the like belt of the treadmill might slow down a little bit, but it keeps going. But my legs felt really tired today, which I think is because I ran 10 miles yesterday. So after I hit the little safety key thing, I did more walking than I did running, just because my legs did feel really tired. But then after I was done with that, I biked 2 miles just because I wanted to kind of shake out my legs a little bit more from the run. But that actually felt pretty good. So the total time I did for those 5 miles was 1 hour and 14 minutes and 42 seconds. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so today is week 10, day 6, and I'm taking a rest day today. Week 10, day 7 was also a rest day. I just was kind of getting to the point where I just felt like running was becoming a chore and I wasn't really enjoying it anymore. So I kind of gave myself a couple days to just kind of rest, let my body rest and kind of recharge. So I want to do a little week 10 of my half marathon training recap. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So week 10, day 1, I did 6 miles on the treadmill, and overall it felt like a pretty good run. And then I did 2 miles on the stationary bike, and I did those 6 miles in 1 hour and 19 minutes and 4 seconds. Day 2, I did 6 miles on the treadmill, and I ran the first 3.5 miles in about 40 minutes on a 1 incline. And overall, it felt like a pretty good run. And I did those 6 miles in 1 hour and 17 minutes and 29 seconds. Day 3, I did 7 miles total on the treadmill. I did a 1.5 mile warm-up. Then I did 4 miles at like goal pace, fast pace, whatever you want to call it. I did the first mile at 9:40.25. I did the second one at 9:26.11, the third one at 9:39.05, and then the last one at 9:26.87. And then I did a 1.5 mile cool down. The 1.5 mile warm up and the 1.5 mile cool down were both more of like a walk rather than a run. And overall, it felt like a pretty good run. And then after I finished my run, I did the stationary bike for 3 miles. And I did those 7 miles in 1 hour and 23 minutes and 55 seconds. Day 4, I did 10 miles on the treadmill. And overall, it felt like a pretty good run. I did, in my week 9, when I ran my long run, I tried nerd clusters for like energy or whatever. I used them again this week for my long run, so I took some at mile 3, at mile 5.5, and at mile 7.15. And again, like I said last week, I'm gonna say it again this week, I don't really know if they're doing anything. I have to keep trying them out, but yeah. And overall, it felt like a pretty good run, like I said, and I did those 10 miles in 2 hours and 8 minutes. That's pretty good. Day 5, I did 5 miles on the treadmill, and I ran the first 2.3 miles in about 27 minutes, and then I accidentally hit the little safety key thing that like you clip on you, but my legs did feel really tired, and I think it was because I did the 10-mile run yesterday. And yeah, my legs were not feeling the best. And then I did bike 2 miles after that just to kind of move my legs a little bit more and kind of loosen them up. And the bike ride did actually feel pretty good, so that was good. But I did those 5 miles in 1 hour and 14 minutes and 42 seconds. Day 6 was a rest day, and day 7 was a rest day. I just needed some days to kind of let my body rest. And so yeah, I took some rest days. So my week 10 weekly mileage total was 34 miles total. Overall, I feel like it was a pretty decent week of running. Now I will show you guys my shoes. So I wore the Nike Pegasus Turbos and the Nike React Infinity 3s. That is gonna be it for my week 10 of half marathon training video. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you guys wanna see more videos from me and Sean and all of our adventures and everything like that, then go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.